Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Still going with the all macro beer review month. This one was, a lot of people had requested this one, even though I just reviewed it a year ago. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Say anything about it on here other than that? Premium brewed. Nope. Oh, Union made. That's all that it says. I think it's like 4.6 ABV. I didn't see it on the can. Anyways, got in the mug here. And this one actually sort of held the head. It's pretty bubbly. Using my homebrew competition winner mug that I won. Pretty much the same aroma as the other ones, just corn. It's not as like abrasive as some of the other ones, especially not like, Coors Light and Keystone Light. There's that very generic corn, fizzy little beer aroma. It's not terrible, but it's far from good, so let's dig in. Cheers. This one had some noticeable sweetness at the front. We talked about this a few days ago when I reviewed Miller Lite. I said Miller Lite actually had like a little bit of malt character and some actual sweetness in it. I assume that Miller Lite is the light version of this, because there's Budweiser and there's Bud Light and there's Coors Banquet and Coors Light, but it's like, what's the non-light version of Miller? Is it this, or is it Miller Genuine Draft? I don't know. Yeah, kind of doing what the Keystone Light did. Like, it's got a genuine, use that term very, very loosely, remotely genuine malt sweetness up front, and then get a little bit of that kind of tang, like sharp, metallic kind of sensation, a dirty sensation on the finish. It's not as bad as the Keystone Light or the Coors Light, but it's there. Mouthfeel's not quite as thin as some of the other beers. A little bit, relatively more thick. It's not super carbonated, but as you can hear, it still gets stuck in the throat. It's pretty smooth. It's not. I wouldn't call it refreshing. I don't think it's meant to be refreshing. I think it's just meant to be a drinkable, sessionable lager. Yeah, finish is very clean. Not a real aftertaste. Maybe just like a hint of like some kind of like corn syrup kind of flavor in the aftertaste. It's not bad. I told myself I wasn't going to rewrite the review because, I just reviewed this in March of 2013. And I figured my opinion probably wasn't going to change much, but I think I might actually like it a tad bit more than I did a year ago. So anyways, let's rate it on Rick Beer. Aroma, I give it a 4 out of 10. Appearance, well, you know what? That head hung in there, and we got plenty of lacing going down the glass. The problem is I don't if you guys can see it, but there's very slow, very tiny carbonation that's still in there. I'll give it a 4 on appearance, because we're grading on, macro adjunct lager. Taste, I'd probably give that a 4 too. Yeah, it's not terrible, and you get a little bit of that kind of malty sweetness in there, but you still have that kind of that dirty, grainy sensation on the finish. palate. For a regular lager, it's not bad. It's not offensive. It's not super fizzy. It's smooth. It's not refreshing. It's only 4.6 ABV, I think, according to rate beer here. I had to look it up for sure, but let's say it's 4.6. It's got surprisingly a lot amount of flavor for 4.6. Usually a lot of these, like Budweiser, I think it's 5 or 5.2. So yeah, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5 on palate. Overall, I think a 12 would be pretty generous. How about an 11? That's a 2.7. That's a high 3. Yeah, I guess I'd probably agree with that. That's basically what I gave it last year. I just tweaked some of the numbers around. It's funny, if you remember the macro lager showdown we did last summer, when we were drinking this blind, a lot of us said it has like a champagne kind of quality to it. Maybe that's just like on the finish you get some of that kind of dryness, and when it's when you first pour it, it's plenty sparkling like a champagne. There's certainly no white grape flavor in here or anything. It's kind of dry, but yeah. So 3 out of 10 for Miller High Life. I could almost go 4 on this one. Maybe I will go 4. I'll give it a 12 out of 20. That's a 2.8, which is a low 4. So, yeah, there you go. All right, so 4 out of 10 for Miller High Life. Thanks for watching. Bye.